Why is it that leadership training very often seems to fall flat? Now leave aside all the bad, poor, mediocre trainings that you might have been into over the course of your career, and just think about the ones that were actually really good. It was inspiring, it was motivating, it gave very real, practical, tangible advice that you could take and act on the next day. But then when you came into work that next day and tried to implement it with your teams, there was a disconnect between what you had learned in theory and the real-world practical application, and therefore it fell flat. And that's because most organizations, when they think about bringing in some sort of leadership training, do not take enough time to diagnose not just the core roots of the problem, but what are the cultural and behavioral conditions that the problem takes place in. And so when you bring leadership into receive training, and the training might address really good material that answers the core of the problem, it doesn't take into account the things that would stand in the way of the solution being adopted. And the worst thing about this is that it reinforces subconsciously the belief that even the best ideas will probably not work in my situation and in my team. So when you are thinking about planning your next leadership training, before you put all the time and effort and investment into it, stop and think not just about what is the problem, but also what are the behaviors and the cultural realities that will stand in the way of the solution that you're offering being deployed and working. This simple question will make a world of difference in whether or not your training has the impact that you hope for, or whether it backfires and solidifies the issue.